Hi there, Libras. Welcome to my channel, Soul Light Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten, and I have your love dynamic all laid out for you for the month of April 2017. This is a general reading, so not all messages will apply to you. My style of reading is that I'll probably call out a couple of scenarios. They may not be your scenarios, but still there's a general energy and a dynamic in those scenarios that will be present in, I believe, any Libra that is listening to this video will be present in your life in the month of April. So listen for the feelings and the energies that are being conveyed, and then you'll find it'll be a much more accurate reading for you. Also, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm using my sort of, I created this spread, but it's been working really well. And it's 2 rows and 3 columns, three columns or 6 sections. The top left section is who you are, Libra. The bottom left section is your thoughts, feelings, emotions, what you're desiring. Gives me a little bit more information about where you are, where you're coming from. The top right section is your partner or your person of interest, and below is the same thing. Who they are, what they're feeling, what their agendas are, what's going on with their life. And then in the center bottom, it's kind of how you two will be interacting, what you'll be sharing, what's the issue between you. And then the top is going to be the outcome. It's usually advice, because I don't see any like solid outcomes. It's a month reading. Everything is dynamic. It will continue on. And quite frankly, I'm going to leave you at kind of a cliffhanger at the end of this reading, I think. So, there's something else I wanted to say. What was I going to say? Maybe it'll come to me. Alright, so let's start with you. You are represented by the Bambino card, little baby in the bassinet from the Sibylla, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Dating Queen. This represents you, Libra. Oh, this is what I was going to say. That even though I'm reading from your perspective, Libra, that what I say might be happening to you, because it's a general reading, you might be doing this to someone else. So bear that in mind as we go along with the reading. That being said, you are represented by the Bambino, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Dating Queen. And what this means is, let's start with the Dating Queen. She's someone who is living out her potential. She's living up to it. So you're being all that you can be right now, Libra. If you're single, you're dating, or if you're single or in a couple, you're getting out more, you're doing your thing, you're owning your own power, and you're shining brightly while doing this, getting lots of admiration, lots of attention from others. And the Bambino talks about a deep love, like the love a mother would have for a child. So that's what's on your mind. There's a deep love, a sensitivity for something or someone. And you will always care about this someone or something. It's like it's so precious to you, like a baby would be. It's very precious to you. Or this represents that someone that you deeply care for is on your mind. Even while you're doing your thing, they're still on your mind. They haven't left your mind. Even while you're being this all that you can be, or maybe more independent. And it also represents, this Bambino card, that some of you might be dealing with a new person. Because of this Knight of Pentacles here too, I see someone new could be entering the scene, or you've recently become involved with someone new. And if you haven't met anyone, someone new will arrive in April. Because it's a Bambino, it means the situation is just developing, and I see a lot of cards telling me that the situation is just developing. We have the Page of Cups, we have the Fool card, we have the Empress in the spread. So all of these things tell me situation is newly developing. Okay, even if it's a return lover, the situation is newly developing. There's a fresh start to it in some way. And it's going to have a major impact on your life because Fortuna is next to the dating queen. And she always means a major impact, you know, of some sort. A new precedent she brings, or good fortune, success. So whatever the situation is for you, Libra, it's new and it's just developing. It has not reached a level of maturity yet. Okay? It also can suggest that if you haven't met anyone yet, that, I already said that, you could be meeting someone new in April, but it warns about gullibility as well. Because there is a deep emotional attachment because of the Bambino, all of this is coming from the Bambino, because there's a deep emotional attachment, which I see with the Page of Cups below, that you have to whatever this new situation or person is, there is a tendency for you to be gullible. So be aware of that. Now, some of you this may not be a romance at all that you're dealing with in April. Could be a new job. I see job offer or job advancement all over these cards. And I think I saw that for you last month too. A lot of positivity in your career area or area of finance. Or I guess a business that some of you might be launching. But whatever it is, it's going to be going really well. There's a rise in status and admiration here for you. And possibly even travel and expense accounts might be related to a new job or a job offer or a promotion for some of you. So there's lots of positive momentum, and it looks like it's only going to get better. But it's just developing. There's a lot of stories here. So I might touch on some, but I won't go down the whole thread. But some of you might be finding out that you're pregnant because the secret card came up in the spread, and that's this, next to the Fortunas, this room, 2 chairs and a table, and next to a window and a painting. And that is the, it's called the stanza or the room in Sibylla. And it talks about many things, but one of the things it can be is a secret as well, secret information. So some of you might find out that you're pregnant. Maybe you discover, like a secret one, you discover that you're pregnant. And if you do, chances are it could be a boy child, okay? Because we have the Bambino and we have the Fool, which represents a boy. So yay, that's awesome news. I also see a pediatrician or a gynecologist figuring strongly in these first cards. So that's why I'm even mentioning this. Also, we got the Empress card and the Fool. So if you're finding out that you're pregnant, it might be a boy. Most likely it's a boy. But the cards are also saying that whoever your doctor is, there's something that's not satisfactory for you. They may be giving you wrong advice or bad advice. So the cards are saying to seek out someone with more experience. Okay? And that could be a general warning as well, to seek out someone with more experience. Like I said before, the Knight of Pentacles here talks about someone coming into your life or coming back into your life. So there could be a reconciliation for some of you. But this Knight represents you. It's in your position. And so that's telling me whatever the situation, whatever this new situation is that's coming in for you, even if it's a return lover, it's a new situation in a sense. It says that you will be taking it slowly. You will be moving slowly. You will be the Knight of Pentacles, and you will be taking precautions about this person or the situation. Okay, which is good. That's wise. Now, going below that section to the bottom left, we have the Scholar card. It's called Letterato, but is known as the Scholar in English. A man sitting at a table with a book under his hand and a shelf of books next to him. It's also my Obama card. I did a Trump reading, guys, so check it out. This is Obama in that reading. Anyway, and you also got the Travel card from Amira's Love Oracle and the Page of Cups with just this beautiful girl sitting in the park, enjoying the day, smelling the roses and the flowers and nature, and she's all caught up in her feelings and her senses. So what these cards here are telling me are your emotions, what's going on with you. So the Scholar is your character right now, and it's how others are perceiving you. It says that you're very smart. You are considered an expert or highly creative in what it is that you do. And you are refined. You are the refined one. Between you and your partner, you're more refined, or you're more educated, you're more sophisticated. This card also talks about a surprise. You're going to get some news, or the arrival, with this Travel card, the arrival of some news or a person is going to surprise you. An unexpected surprise in April. And I think it's going to bring you a lot of joy, because I'm looking towards the center here at the Four of Wands, this little girl who's very happy that her big brother, her daddy, or her uncle built her this awesome tree house that she can play in. So she's very, very happy. She's very, very joyful. So you're going to be very happy about this surprise. And then in the Dating Queen above, too, we see this box. Someone's handing her a gift. So definitely, you know, some sort of overture or the arrival of a person by surprise comes into your life in April. Now, this surprise could also include a new job offer, because I see with the Four of Cups, which is usually a job offer, and I see a lot of promotion and status change for you, money, new stability. So I've seen maybe a new job offer figure strongly for some of you, a promotion, a new relationship definitely figures here, that you're either just beginning or is about to start. Whatever it is, it's taking off like this plane is in the Travel card. It's taking off. Or it wants to take off, right? This could even be a reconciliation. I think I said that. I'm not sure. But with the Page of Cups here, I see you want to give all of your love and devotion to whatever this new thing is. You're saying to yourself, this feels good. This feels really good. I really, really like it. Some of you are saying, I love it. I love it. Some of you are saying to your partner in April, I really like you. I care for you. Some of you are saying, I really love you. You know? You're expressing that. You're conveying that. Because I'm seeing here, or I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm seeing this Lover card next to the Page of Cups. This man who is sitting on a stump in front of a window, and he's serenading this woman. He's serenading the woman he wants to court. And then Page of Cups here, she's listening. She's drinking it all up. Man, oh man. So he got you. Whatever it is, whether it's a person or this job or, you know, the situation, you are emotionally attached to it. and you really, really like it, or you're really in love with it. And you're going to be using these feelings as a justification to take particular actions that you're going to take. Okay? Because what I'm seeing is, and I'm kind of bouncing around the cards here, I'm going to the upper right, and there is a Sibylla card called the Doctore, and it's reversed. And when it's reversed, this card talks about bad advice, or not wanting to take, getting a second opinion, not wanting to accept the advice that's given to you. So I feel like you're going to be using these emotions that you have for this person or this situation to justify not wanting to take some advice. And it could be the advice I'm giving you here today in this reading. You're going to call it silly. You're going to label it as bad advice, because right now it would interfere with these really positive and good feelings that you're having if you take this advice. So you're going to tell yourself that it's wrong or that it's silly, and you're going to bypass it for now. You're saying to yourself, I just want to enjoy myself right now. You're really getting into this lover's song that this guy is serenading you with. It's almost like I can hear it, when I'm looking at the two cards together. Whatever they're saying, it's working. You're returning their overtures, and you're swooning to it. The Page of Cups also is a card that can represent having faith in someone. And so what it is you're extending your faith into this person or into this situation or job. You're going to give it your full faith and your full devotion. But remember, this is sitting next to the scholar. The scholar is very intelligent, high IQ. As a person, this would represent someone who is works in law or legalities. So they get the facts, and that's what you're being told to do. Don't rely on your emotions. Make sure you trust the facts. That's what you should trust. Trust the facts. Trust the facts. Now moving up to the upper right, we're talking about your partner now, or your person of interest. This person is represented by the Wallflower card, and I think they were represented by Wallflower last month. So they're still in a bad way. They're also represented by the Four of Cups, which is someone who's very dissatisfied with their situation, which is the same feeling and emotion that I'm getting from this Wallflower. We also have the Sibylla, the Doctore, and the La Costanza reversed. Now what these cards are telling me is there's a lot of dissatisfaction for your partner at this present time. Either they're missing you or their feelings have been hurt. The reverse doctor is someone who is not to be trusted. This could be describing the partner or the person of your interest, that you should not trust them. Or what I think it's describing here is that they're dissatisfied that you do not trust them. Okay? But I think you have good reason. You have good reason. But they don't like the fact that you do not trust them because of their past actions or their past issues. This person described by the Doctore is someone who can abuse your trust. So that's why you don't trust them. They have abused it in the past. They have abused it in the past. Now, I've already looked over this reading, Libras, And so it has a positive ending, you know, if you can call it an ending at the end of the month. It has a positive outcome, or you're enjoying the outcome, let's put it like that. But this card is saying that this person that you're dealing with can be two different people, or have two different types of lives or personalities. They can be one way with you and another way with others, or that could even switch up, you know. I feel like this person has a lot of problems with La Costanza here. They're unstable. That could be emotionally, or in their physical world, there's instability. And with the cups here, I feel like there is, again, and I said this last month, and I'm going to say it again, because the the dating card with the alcohol, I feel like there is some sort of chemical imbalance or addiction that this person might be dealing with. That could represent itself in many ways. It doesn't have to be just alcohol. It could be drugs. It could be excess sexual addictions, a lot of proclivities that get this person into trouble or cause trouble in this person's life. Okay? You guys still with me? 21 minutes in. I feel like I'm still reading last month's reading, in a way. Where am I? I am at... They can be two different people. I feel like they have a lot of problems, maybe material and emotional, or both. I feel like this person is a troubled person, or they're a bad boy or a bad girl. And when I say troubled, I mean troubled emotionally. And for you, Libra, or whoever, okay, because this is a general reading, and I know a Libra who I feel is the one who's troubled. So, you see, this can play out in opposite ways. But right now I'm reading from the perspective of you, Libra, and this person right now is being represented as having troubles. They're either a bad boy or a bad girl. But whatever it is that is their issues, and I'm saying issues, not just one issue, because we got 4 cups here. There's more to it than you know, because the secret card, the room showed up in the spread. It's probably it's probably worse than you think. Okay? This person is not who they seem to be. Or, if they are who they seem to be, there's 2 different people that they are. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't count on who they claim to be. But you're not going to listen to this advice. I already told you you're going to call this advice silly. This is just a free reading on YouTube. And that's all it is. It's a free reading on YouTube. So, you know, I'm cool with that if you don't want to take this advice. It's not my advice. This is the way the cards are coming out. And I'm just making you aware of it. I don't think you're going to pay my advice any mind. You might label it silly or pessimistic. But I will say, for some of you, the character of this person, I would say you should question. This could also just be saying, okay, not everybody's dealing with an untrustworthy person, that this person that you're dealing with is just going through some things. They're really dissatisfied with where their life is right now. Maybe they have taken advice, and that advice wound them up in a bad place, right? And they just need restructuring. They need some time to restructure and get balanced. They need some help. And the help that they're getting isn't enough, or it isn't the right help. And for some, their spirit is beginning to break. Their spirit is getting low, demolished, like this reverse Costanza. You know, the ruins that she's standing on. They're even more ruined because she's reversed. This is how I interpret that card. So they don't have anything firm to hold on to. You represent that to them. And they're wanting to awaken their enthusiasm. Okay? And this might be a pattern for them. Because the way they awaken their enthusiasm by this Fool card here is that they can sometimes get into trouble. This trouble or this activity they get into, you may not be aware of all that they get into, but it gets them into trouble. It could be their way of coping with their problems. Talking about those addictions again, you know. It gets them into trouble, how they cope with their problems. But that's how they introduce enthusiasm, and that's how they try to enliven their spirit. They have a low spirit. That's how they try to waken themselves up, you know. So I'm sensing, like I said, chemical imbalance, maybe bipolar, maybe not that extreme. But for some, yeah, it's extreme. So now I'm going down below. I'm going down below to the dating card, the Fool, the carefreeness card, which is this butterfly flitting from flower to flower on the beach, and the reverse Six of Hearts. Now this is telling me again what your partner is thinking, feeling, what their agenda is. And they do have an agenda. Some of them may be offering you something, making an offer. Now this could be the job too, okay? Because this represents the person to person of your interest, and also your outer influences, okay? So I see offers coming from this person, offers coming from this person to you, or from this situation to you. There's something broken about it that needs to be rebuilt or uplifted, helped out in some way. You're the person to do it. You're the person to do it. You're the expert, the scholar. They feel. Person or place, right? Now going down below, we got this dating card, the Fool card, the carefreeness, the reverse Six of Hearts. With the Fool and the carefreeness, I'm feeling like, again, I'm being told whatever the situation is, it's not developed, or it's young energy. So maybe in some cases, you're older than your partner. Either older in age or older in mentality, maturity. Or this could be a new company, a new business. It's just getting off the ground. It's just getting off the ground with this travel card. It's just taking off. They need your expertise. Whatever it is, they need help growing up. They're not grown up. If they're not matured, they need help getting matured. Now, if it's a person, they like to flirt, they like to party, they like to drink, they get around. This could be someone who sleeps around a lot, or has a couple of partners, people that they're seeing, you know. Or this could explain that their emotions right now are really flighty and up and down. because they're trying to get out of this funk that they're in. They're trying to introduce some enthusiasm. And on a whim, they do these things, whatever that they do. On a whim. What are you trying to tell me on a whim? They do things on a whim. So there's a short time frame. The carefreeness card talks about short time frame. There's a short time frame for them. That's why I'm saying bipolar. I see like this person does things on a whim, but in a short time frame they backtrack, or they go off to something else. There's a fickleness in their nature, an instability in their nature. They do things on a whim, in a sudden burst of enthusiasm, but there's no stability there. Okay? That could be in their actions, or it could be because of this chemical imbalance that they have. And they may not know that they have this imbalance, because I feel like if they have seen a doctor in the past, they were misdiagnosed. That's what these cards are saying. So whatever it is, their behavior tends to be short-lived. They're kind of an in-the-moment kind of person. They don't make firm commitments, or they have difficulty staying in firm commitments, or they need a lot of freedom in a commitment. A lot of freedom. But I feel like they're pursuing you with the intention, or with the offer of commitment, or of stability of some sort. I don't think this person really has that to offer, but they're offering that to you. Or it could mean that they know they're on shaky ground, if this is the job scenario. And so they need someone like you to bring stability to their situation. So, okay. Whatever it is, they're pursuing you, because we have this Lover card here in the center. And we have the dating card, so I know that they're wooing you in some way, okay? Making an offer, an overture. Maybe if this is someone who's returned, they've come from a distance, they've traveled a distance, because the carefreeness card is about travel, and the Fool always makes me feel like traveling too. And also unexpected surprise, which correlates with what I said earlier. So they're pursuing you, or they're traveling to see you, they're coming to see you and to pursue you. And they're coming in with a relentless energy. They're coming in strong. And they're going to be playing with your emotions. See, the playhouse here. They're playing with your emotions. The Lover is serenading this Page of Cups. And they're going to succeed. Because of their relentlessness, it will eventually drain you, or drain your resolve, wear you down, and they'll use seduction, fun, playfulness, activity, or woo you with money if it's a job, or expense accounts, travel, promises like that. Okay, center bottom of the reading, the situation, how it's tying you two together. I kind of already said it all, so I don't really feel like I need to go through this, but let's do it real quick. All right, so the situation is definitely there is a focus or a concern with money, in your love dynamic, Libra. Whether it's with a job coming in or with a person that's coming in, money will play a big significant role in the relationship, in the prosperity of it, in the flourishing of it, in the stability of it. You want to put it in the background, okay, because when it laid out, it's behind all these other cards. You want to put it in the background, but it's actually something that you need to deal with. It needs to come to fore. You need to deal with it. Or it could be just saying you need to negotiate a better offer for yourself. You don't want all this to spoil your fun, this money talk or this whatever this issue is, and I think it has to deal with money, okay? You don't want to really deal with it. It's going to spoil your fun. You want to have fun right now. But it is a big issue because this is in the position of your situation between the two of you, and also any physical, concrete advice that you need to take. And it's saying you do need to deal with this. You do need to flesh it out and discuss it. Now, this Lover card, the Jack of Hearts, this usually represents someone within their mid-20s to late 40s. They're coming on strong here. They really want things to work out between the two of you. They think that you have something that they need. Something that can help fix what's going on wrong in their life or bring some sort of stability to them. Or they're offering you this. In exchange, I'm seeing like a money exchange. They're offering you relationship for exchange of money for some of you. This card also says that you're making this person who is coming on strong wait. You're making them wait. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I saw that earlier. You are making them wait. You're trying to slow things down. Trying to take things slowly. Nevertheless, their pursuit and their interest and attention of you has made you very happy. Just like the little girl here in the Four of Wands. How happy and joyful she is jumping up and down. Happy to have this person back in your life. Or in your life. But the Five of Hearts reverse is saying, don't be a fool, don't be foolish. Do not be taken advantage of. There is opportunity here to be taken advantage of. So stay observant. This is a special time for you, an emotional time for you, but be wise like this Ice King is here in the top center. He's wisdom. Be wise. Be wise like the Ice King. There's still something to uncover. There's still something you don't know about this person. It's not fully transparent. Okay? You're not seeing everything. If you haven't heard from a partner in a while, this card is saying that you're feeling down and depressed in April. But there is a meeting that's going to transpire probably around late April with this surprise visit if you haven't seen someone in a while. You'll set up a meeting. You'll be very happy about this. And a situation between you for a while with this carefree card, the butterfly. This is a brief period of time feeling good. For a while, for a brief period, the situation will be really good between you. But the situation is still in development. It's still in flux, okay? Remember that. I said that in the beginning. So don't read too much into it. Just enjoy yourself. But use wisdom and discernment like the Ice King. It's also saying that you may want to share sensitive information, because the Empress card is about sharing and the Room card is about sensitive information. You may want to share sensitive information with this person, and you're being advised not to do that. This person can switch up in personality, or when they're angry, they may use this sensitive information against you. So you're being warned not to do that. Don't get caught up in your emotions. You really want to let down your guard and trust this person. The cards are saying you're going to do that anyway, regardless of what I'm saying. But there is something that you don't know. So blind trust isn't recommended. So let's finish out this reading real quick. Sorry it's taking so long. Fortuna is here. You got the Fortuna card, guys. She always makes everything better. And so, but here, what I'm feeling is that she's representing how you want to approach a situation right now. Right now, you want to enjoy all the fruits and all the gifts that Fortuna has brought you in this relationship. Whatever can be enjoyed within this relationship, you want to enjoy it. Because this is an answer to your prayer. This is the fulfillment of your dreams. This represents a victory, something you've been striving for. So you're not going to let pessimism keep you from enjoying it, or lack of trust. You're going to go ahead and give it a second chance. Second chance, the Six of Diamonds is about second chances. You're going to give this a chance. You're going to give this a second chance, or a chance. A second look. Okay? I see passion here, intimacy, physical intimacy being shared. So if the relationship hasn't taken off yet, I see it ending up pretty romantic at the end of the month. If it's a return lover, they use seduction tactics. It works. There's lots of passion here. Be wise. There is some of you, and I'm not going to go down this thread, but I see some of you might be getting or offering or being offered a surprise trip or travel, a getaway. Go ahead and take it. It will be really fun and exciting and enjoyable. I see you sharing expenses on this trip, though. Either you're paying for it or you're sharing expenses. Okay, so let's read the final section here. I told you about Fortuna and what she's representing. And the Room is, I told you before, this represents sharing intimate secrets or sensitive information. It also represents opening your heart to another, and that's what you're going to do. You're going to open your heart to this person. You're going to give them a second chance, or give them a chance. You're making room for them. You're making plans together. Some of you might be allowing this person to move in with you. Okay, that may be part of what they need. They need restructuring, and you might be allowing them to move in with you. There will be discussions about that. Discussions about where you're taking this relationship. And those discussions need to be had, and they mainly need to be had about how money will be divided, how money will be spent, expenses, who's going to pay for what. I see you taking on more of that than the partner. But as long as they bring to the table what it is you need, you guys can work this out. The room card is also about sharing amazing sex, a bond and a sharing, but it's new again, or it feels new again, or it is new. There's still so much to discuss, though. So much more to discuss. And that's important to discuss. So, the Ice King is just telling you guys to be wise and listen to good advice and pay attention. And if you are going to do this thing, get clear on how you're going to divvy up expenses or what each is expected to bring to the table. And you each bring something of value. And Fortuna is blessing this union for now, for right now. Okay, because remember we got that butterfly card. It's just for right now. Right now, it's really good. In April, it's really good. So I'm leaving you at a cliffhanger because I think there's more to be understood and more to be uncovered. Dun 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 dun. So that's your reading for the month of April, Libra. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please contact me again in May for your love reading then. And make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want a personalized reading. My information is in the description box. Take care and be blessed.